What's going on, guys? We have a special, I guess, segment to do in it. It's because we're actually in the studio. So come with me to the studio real quick. I'm in the studio right now. So this is my FL in the DAW, my Legend H7. You know, that's how I be producing nowadays. You know, it's a good sound. Listen, it's actually a good sound and bass. I would recommend getting. And if you don't get it, you know what I'm saying, please do try to invest in a Legend H7 if you're into synths and things of that nature. Now, first, really, when I go really in deep in my own, well, per se, beat making, but I'm more like my production. I like to start off ideas, you know. Sometimes I go on Pinterest, you know. Sometimes I'm going types of things just to get a certain concept, vibe of what I'm looking for, basically, you know. So let's go on the journey of my Pinterest. It's more of like a smooth, calm, like Egyptian, like Egyptian, like luxury aesthetic and everything, but soulful. That aesthetic of like that slick, smooth, exotic, more of like that feel, like more of that jungle fever, you know. But like I'm really into like this. I really like these cyber. I really like as young was into like this like the like futuristic spacious cyberpunk Y2K type stuff, like cyberpunk city, like chrome and stuff like that. Like that gives me like a full vision of like sending you to like that space, but also being like very silk and sleek and everything. It's like a dangerous vibe. Ghost in the Shell was one of my favorite films I enjoy growing up. Speaking about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of sucker for like that sleek, silk, New York vibe, get into that exotic feel, but still got a little darker vibe to it. But let's have back. I cannot English, but let's hop back into the sense of where we really need it right now. Like that could be a cool. Like that's a cool sound. Like I usually have a keyboard and put it on my speakers when I go to work, but since you know I'm kind of have to be using my headphones because my mic picks up everything on my speakers, and I can't hear myself to know if I'm talking or not, and you know, so it's a little bit more putting me a little more difficult, but I'll deal with it, you know, just for the love of the game. Like I'm kind of weird. Like I'm weird like that. I don't know. It's how it functions. How my brain function a little bit. Then you got some chords and you know go to it, go to work. My mic's choppy. I'm messing up, chat. I'm messing up. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Chat. It won't let me zoom out. I can zoom in, but I can't zoom out. Think. Can you zoom out? Can you please? Yes. It's doing this thing. I don't know why it did that the first time. So I kind of changed stuff. So you can I guess in a way so I guess like in a way when I guess now like in a way now that I changed certain things in the pattern because I just didn't like the last pattern. I kind of like this one. It's like that funky in it. Kind of like the old school layer. I would usually like layer my basses, right? to give more of like a surround sound effect, and I'm gonna show you when I more so put stuff in more high definition stereo. Shout out Bruce Sitting, RIP to go. You hear that? So usually, you know, I got a good sounding bass. I usually do 3 basses. Do pads just to give. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. You fell over. Usually, I do like a pads or like something that gives more of like that texture of like that you're either dancing or in space. And I usually use pads and synthesizers before I use like the leads and stuff, because the leads is what carries the melody in my eyes in a way. So let's try to figure out which pad can, like, you know. And shout out to the legend. Whoever created the legend is a legend in my eyes. You know, pay for the legend. Please pay for the legend. It's kind of dangerous. Alright, now we have everything up. So I guess you could say this, the final keys of it, I might alter a little bit, but this is how it started at the beginning. I might switch this a little bit. Kind of wicked. It's kind of got like weird sounds, but it's like kind of hard, isn't it? Alright, time for the drums. Alright, now I'm about to do some drums. Now this is the part where you don't see. This is where the magic happens. Alright. Hey, it's a new day. Ain't gonna lie, it's a new day. I was kind of like really tired and kind of frustrated trying to make a beat, but I believe I have a solid beat. At least trying to finish this. But I think I showed a chorus in it. Yeah. So this is kind of just solid bass. You know, obviously when you get the full song, you add on different chords on how you want to go about it. This will be the part where I will hold on a beat after I finish making the beat, and you will record or have somebody record for the bass in this of the song and everything. Then you can add your like your little your effects, your keys, no matter like guitars or what you want to just add on to make the song more of a fuller production than everything. Do send it back to the artist, or you see if you want to re-record it with it, something you got some ideas with it, and it's like a communication back and forth, etc. But that's just my process of how I go about things like this. So that would be where I will just lay everything out. Then obviously I did my beat enhances and everything. I believe this is just a full beat for right now, and if you're interested in buying, hit me up obviously. Let me know, I'll send you an email. And yeah, so this is the full thing. I would per se for a beat, just just one off the whim. I think it's like a 6.5, 7 point beat on my more unique beats. Obviously, like I think since I'm recording and I'm just, whoa, that's crazy. I'm trying something. I'm basically like, since I'm in different energy than what I was, obviously, so it comes a little different, but this is more my process of like what I'm really internally thinking and what I'm trying to plan on. You necessarily never really know what's the energy that's gonna be pushing out you when you're building on projects like these, but more so like you just understanding the grasp of the basis of what you're trying to aim at, and just let the song build itself. I feel personally that's what makes a lot of unique stuff, but everything should have attention. That's how I personally will go about making stuff. But it's a very unique, I say it's one of those 12 out of 10 unique ones, more like a 7.5, because it's more of a different thing. I don't think people like really go crazy for it, but you never know what people really into. This might be your first time discovering something, but I really do feel confident about that. And obviously it's laid out, there's no mixing with it, just panned out. But when things get together mixes, I feel like it'll be definitely something to look forward to. So that's me. I'm kind of in the studio right now, honestly. So appreciate you for checking in and being with me in the studio. I guess more of sharing my tasks of my hobbies. I'm just sharing with you all. I don't really have anything really to say, but I appreciate you. Go check out the music I got sent out. And I'm gonna upload more songs, and it's gonna actually be better. So, I'm just more in my writing phases of things. Like I just like really writing things right now. So for newcomers here, okay, let me see. See this kick? Click this and cut itself. Make your kick sound harder. You should know that, but somebody don't know that I'm helping that person, whatever, helping out. But okay, I actually found out a different snare with it, honestly, and I made it clean. Well, mess with a clean snare. Nice. That sounded real nice. rock elements into it. It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure when it's all said and done, probably sound really good, honestly. So I just went up from like a 6-7 to like an 8-9. I really like that one. More like a heavy metal rockish. Hey, who knows? You never know. So it's just one of those weird ones, But yeah, let me not waste our time with each other. But thank you for your valuable time and watching. And yeah, I'll see you, I guess, in the next video that I edit, because I'm kind of just juggling a lot of things right now, but it's worth it. So see ya. How do I stop this thing?